And in tonight's game, pride definitely bred at stake. When you were with the Spurs, or any of the teams, talk about some of the epic conference rivalries you played in.
Well, I always go back to playing against the Phoenix Suns in the 7 seconds or less Steve Nash-led teams, along with Amari Stoudemire, and what Mike D'Antoni was introducing to the game back in 2005, 2006. Which, by the way, Kevin, everybody's doing now.
Right, yeah.
But tremendous talent on the court at that time. Tremendous. Disparity and style of play, and watching Steve Nash during MVP years trying to conduct his team against the vaunted Spurs. Fantastic, incredibly competitive match.
And a lot of speed. I mean, it was eye-opening to watch.
And it was the Spurs trying to catch up. So how are we going to do the rock'em sock'em game against the 7 seconds or less? We kind of took care of it.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And here is LeBron. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Caldwell Pope for 3. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Kept alive. And it's Davis missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Pass to Chris. And Chris throws it down hard.
Well, that's a fierce attack from Marquise Chris getting to the rim.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. And here is Green. He's guarded by Davis. 3 on the clock. It's stolen by Davis. Caldwell Pope with it. Now defended by Wiggins. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Now that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
To the inside. Chris. And Chris throws it down.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
Caldwell Pope outside. Here's McGee. Green with the rebound. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Davis. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
Well, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
Now, here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's LeBron with the drive. Pass to Davis, and he makes good on the layup.
Defense maybe got away with a foul there, but AD too good for their best efforts with that shot. Interesting to see the Warriors not be prohibitive favorites coming into the season. You still have to give the Warriors a lot of credit for the run they've been on. 5 straight finals, something that we haven't seen since the 1960s with the Boston Celtics.
Now, here's Green. On the wing, Green. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors trail. Curry with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. Inside. And Chris throws it down.
Yeah, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. And his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. Takes a 3. Warriors with the rebound. And for the Warriors, a new opponent in the finals. First time, Brent, they didn't face the Cleveland Cavaliers.
First time no Cleveland, and first time for the Raptors appearing in the finals. And those injuries, Kevin, quite frankly, just too much to overcome. Very unfortunate to not see both teams at full strength at the most important time of the year.
And it's Davis missing.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Green. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Pascal. They double-team Curry. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's the Lakers with it. On the wing, James. To the middle. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 6.
That's just such good touch. I mean, with that length, Kevin, once he turns, he's got a shooting window that feels wide open.
Gets it off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Smith with it. Raiders on the wing. Shoots. And it's Looney with the rebound. Well, Dion Waiters, the epitome of a player that can shoot you in or out of a game. Very hit or miss night to night.
Yeah, the thing about Dion is he's got a very short memory, Kevin, so he'll continue to fire it up there and try to make an impact in the game offensively. You're either on Waiters Island, where it's full of life on nights where he's hitting it, or it's completely deserted, and there's no point in going.
Here's Wiggins after the basket by Los Angeles.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
The Lakers in the lead. Smith outside. From outside the arc. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Here's Thompson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Thompson's got 5 now.
Well, you want to push Clay into those areas, and it's a little bit deflating when he starts to make perimeter jump shots more towards the inside.
Now, here's Thompson. He has 5. Down low. Looney. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, that's where he is just a force. Such a great internal clock in terms of his timing to go up and block those shots, Kevin.
Here's Pascal. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Wiggins. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Raiders on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. Wiggins drives in. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Finished off the break. Wiggins has got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Kuzma outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Just 5 to shoot. Waiters inside the three-point line. It's tipped. To the paint. Here's Poole. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And Brett, with the corner three being such a popular shot, should we consider widening the court, making it all feel the same?
That's an interesting question, Kevin. There's been some talk around the idea of actually dissipating that three-point line into the sideline.
Yes.
And I really just wanted to say dissipating, by the way.
Well, and you said it well.
The other thing, Kevin, that has been considered, what if we went back to skinnying up the lane line, back to the original George Mikan days of the lane being 6 feet wide rather than what we see today at 12 feet. That would put a ton more value on post-up and two-point play, almost so much as the three-point shot and the two-point shot in the post equate to the same amount of points per possession.
Yeah. Caldwell Pope outside. Good on the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
What vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide-open teammate.
Pass to Looney. Over LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. He doesn't get the second one. Lakers trail by 5. Now here's Caldwell Pope. LeBron outside. Back to Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Left side Curry. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. .156 left now here in the second. Right side Davis. And it's Looney with the rebound.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Pass to Pascal. And the turnover again by Golden State. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And, you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
The Lakers with the ball. They trail by 7. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. And those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. "59 seconds left in the second quarter. Down low, here's Thompson, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
J.R. Smith on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Curry deciding where to go with it. Got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
He's just such a specimen out there, Dwight Howard. A physically imposing presence on both ends of the floor.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 6-point game. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Brandon, this next question culture we're in, what comments do you want to hear from players who have just lost a game and facing disappointment?
I like the humility aspect of this question, Kevin, and the thing that I listen to most from players who get it, they'll compliment their opponent first. Mm-hmm. Something had to happen where the opponent did something enough to beat you on that night. So you don't say that we did all these things. Give the opponent credit first. Secondly, players who shoulder a massive amount of responsibility, they'll say that they could have played better first. And that takes and deflects everything away from their teammates. And then they'll talk about what they're looking forward to most, and their challenge is, we'll get better tomorrow. Mm-hmm. We'll get better next game. And that they know there's room to grow. Those 3 things are pretty impactful.
Well said. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 8. No good on the quick three.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Outside Curry. To the middle. Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Very few players as good as Anthony Davis is on the inside. Just great footwork, and he's adding more and more to his postgame.
Here's Chris. The shape. And that's 2 points on the layup. Chris has got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Lakers working the ball around now. And that one's good by Davis.
That's a big-time battle from AD on the glass. You see the athleticism to go back up with it.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Chris. It's tipped. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. James in the post. He has 6. Here's Caruso. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Chris throws it down.
How about Chris using a little bit of muscle to get his way, fighting through the contact that time?
Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Kuzma outside. Waiters outside. Misses the 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Good on the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Caruso. This one for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Stolen by Waiters. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So both teams changing it up here. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Here's Caldwell Pope. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points.
And we're seeing a little more of this from KCP, working that in-between area, trying to improve his efficiency.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his 1st foul of the game. Tipped away. And stolen by James. Trying to get open is Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the 2nd.
Curry is inside. .156 left in the 3rd quarter. The Lakers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That's good from McGee. He's perfect from the line this time. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Pascal. .141 left in the third. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Pass to Lee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Inside. Here's Kuzma. And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
You got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. There's a lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for James. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. The shot by Looney, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Warriors leading by 7. Now Wiggins. He's got 11. Pass to Looney. Out to Lee. Clock at 6. Off target from outside. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Warriors lead by 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Warriors leading by 7. Top of the key, Looney. McGee with the block. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. The Lakers with the ball. Down low. And finished off by Davis.
Always fun to watch Anthony Davis rise up for dunks like that. Awesome anticipation from him.
Over in the corner, Lee. It's stolen by Davis. Here's LeBron. And the dunk by James.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. He gets a chance. Now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
To the inside, Chris.
And Chris finding a nice rhythm in this game and getting to the spots on the floor where he can be most effective.
Here's James. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Chris. And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Davis. Finished off the break. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and the assist goes to James. And now a three-point Laker lead. Pass to Thompson. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Green left side. The three, and the Warriors miss again. And here's the Lakers. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. The drive by James.
LeBron exploiting the defense once again, knowing when to slash and gets himself to the rim.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Outside Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First one falls for him. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Los Angeles leading by 6. Morris outside. Pass to Cook. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Here's Poole. And here's Wiggins. Here's Looney. He's guarded by Howard. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 19-3 run. Back to Waiters. Pass to Cook. Now here's Waiters. He's covered by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Green with the ball. Over Cook. And that one's good. Green.
Draymond Green's not going to let anyone slow him down. Terrific at completing that chance.
And the Lakers call time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
And the Warriors making a change here. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Wiggins. It's deflected, but they'll get another chance. And there's the foul. It will go on Lee. That's his first foul. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 19-5 run here. Back to James. Fires from 18. Bullseye. LeBron's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Well, a little bit of separation there. That's the challenge. You want LeBron to make it from the mid-range. Guess what? He can do that too.
There's Green with the 3. Offensive rebound. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And it's a 12-point Laker lead. On the wing, Lee. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Los Angeles.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
It's all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And Green launches it from deep. James up top. From deep three-point range, off target. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference.
You know what, Smitty, tonight we have two teams that love to push the tempo, love the pace. Smitty, do you like the fact the NBA is getting faster?
You know, I like it, Kevin. What I don't like is the coming down and taking a shot, an ill-advised shot. There's nothing wrong with playing fast, getting the ball up the court. If you don't have an advantage or a high percentage shot, just bring it out and run your offense.
Stay within the offense, in other words.
Yep,
right?
Stay within the offense.
Right wing. Pass to Embiid. That's tipped. Here's the break. Tries it from 19. Here's Chris. Out to Thompson. Green bounce pass. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. And Wiggins with the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We play just over a minute here in the first. And here is Curry. And stolen by Horford. Pass to Embiid. There's the 3. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Embiid throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Got a piece of it. And another turnover here by Philadelphia. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with the broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
Now, here's Green, following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. To the paint. Pass to Chris. And Curry has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. They kick it out to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Harris. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Beautiful catch and shoot. Look at the pass right on time, and Tobias, he knocks it down.
Outside, Green. And the 3 ball is good. Green's got 5 now.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Curry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And you know what, Smitty? If you track his move, you can see how active Steph Curry is when trying to get open.
As a guard, it's so impressive to see how Curry moves and relocates to get a shot off. He works harder than everyone else in the league to free up that extra time and that daylight that he needs to get a shot up.
And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Thompson. Some solid defense from Robinson. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Nailed from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Now, Wiggins. The layup off target. 54 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Burks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Blazing first step of Burks, enabling him to leave the defense in his wake.
Pass to Chris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. By himself. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Coaches rave about Klay Thompson's ability to defend. He has active hands. He comes up with the strip that ignites the fast break.
Neto with the bucket.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Outside Curry. Here's Thompson. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Now, here's O'Quinn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Burks in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. O'Quinn's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Curry. Here's Looney. Pass to Pascal. His three-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 5. Outside Robinson. Now here's Burks. Back to Robinson. Now Burks. From deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Neto. O'Quinn, high post. Philadelphia moving the ball around. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. The shot off that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Curry. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver. Well, at this point, it's undeniable that Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. You talking about guys like Ray Allen. He has passed up. That is big time.
Down low. And stolen by Horford. And the dunk by MB.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
And there are no metrics to deny. What Curry is doing is incredible.
And at this point, we take his jaw-dropping feats for granted. He passes the numbers test, and he certainly passes the eye test. Curry, the best at what he does.
It's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Inside. Richardson outside. Pass to Embiid. And Curry, here we go. Milton grabs the board.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Another shot. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Great feel for the game. Curry likes this shot when he doesn't want to take it to the rim.
High post, Embiid. Out to Harris. Embiid inside. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you.
Pushes it quickly, and he gets something before the defense can set up. Richardson's a good finisher in transition.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
And now here's Chris. Embiid with the steal. And again, Josh Richardson. And it's an 11-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Wiggins left side. 6 to shoot. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And the technical free throw is good.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
And now here's Chris. And the basket is good. Chris has got 5 points so far.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Milton. His first shot coming late. And so we conclude the first half. Philadelphia ahead. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Philadelphia leading by 8. Interesting, Smitty. We're seeing guys like Dirk and Vince Carter play into their 40s. I'm wondering if this is a byproduct of improved nutrition and conditioning, and if that accelerates this trend.
I think it does, Kevin. I also agree to add to that. I think the game is less physical. I think a lot of those guys are taking care of themselves, but when the game is not as physical, it's a lot more perimeter. you can play.
Oh, my goodness.
Did you see
What a
that
play.
one, Kevin? Unbelievable. There's where Thompson's underrated vision comes into play. That's an excellent find.
And Horford wide open. He shoots. And Embiid is right there. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 11 points. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Back to Horford. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 4 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. Wiggins with it. Picked up by Harris. And it's in there. That's now 8 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 3-point game. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here's Milton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Embiid. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Wiggins surveying the floor. And it's sent back by Horford. And now Philadelphia on the break. Richardson's running. Pass to Embiid. Here's Milton. The offensive rebound. A second chance effort. This one for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Milton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wiggins with the bounce pass. Here's Lee. And it's sent back by Horford. They retain possession. Pocket 2. A deep 3 from Green. It's hauled in by Harris.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
So Horford gets 2. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him average Al.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Shot to stop the run. Al Horford with the rebound.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Looney. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. Here's Neto. Stolen by Thompson.
And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it.
Often the way you end quarters has a big impact on the outcome of the game.
Here's Poole. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The way Draymond carries himself, plays with a chip on both shoulders, which can be good and bad.
And both free throws good for Green. 27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Neto surveying the floor. From down in the low post, it goes. And the 76ers lead by 10. Curry with it. Here's Green. And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's the Warriors' ball, trailing by 10. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's Chris. And O'Quinn sends it back.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Here's Robinson. Back to Neto. Shot clock at 6. A good look from Robinson. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And here is Curry. Pass to Chris. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And this is where Chris does a considerable amount of damage. Feels comfortable taking those interior shots.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And it's Neto in the corner.
Textbook defense from Klay Thompson. Did a real nice job of contesting the shot and sliding his feet on the shooter.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And he can't get the first one. Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Burks' shot is good.
Woo-wee! That was far away. Alec made it look easy from deep.
Wiggins outside. Robinson pulls it in.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Burks on the wing. He's looking for O'Quinn and finds him. Back to Burks. Another three for Philadelphia. You know, Smitty, NBA referees, officials now have a presence on social media that's aiming at educating fans on calls and why they're made.
Yes, and I love it, Kevin, if you have these demos and talk about plays and games and situations that you're educating fans. It's just that fans look at it when these referees, who are human, miss calls, and then they want to re-show these plays that they missed. We still got to understand they're human, and they're going to miss some calls.
Well said, Steve. That one goes in.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Out to Harris. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. An even 3-on-3 break. Wiggins left side. Sinks that one from the post.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Philadelphia. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Back to Embiid. Pass to Horford. Clock at 6. Philadelphia moving the ball around. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Here's Poole. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Pascal.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Now Burks. To the inside. Embiid. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And the rejection by Embiid. And they're able to recover. Pascal kicks it out to Wiggins. Over to the wing. Here's Pascal. Pass to Looney. Missed it, even after all those chances. It's Richardson on the wing. Works for 3. Here's Embiid. Good on the bucket. And now a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was Doris, we know these teams have great perimeter play, and they rely on it a lot.
It feels as though, Kevin, the current rules in today's game favor ball handling. They favor shooting ability. They want high-scoring games with an ability to go unimpeded to the basket. And what it translates to me, it translates to pretty free-flowing basketball. You've seen the game evolve over the years, Kevin. What's your take on it?
I love the way that we see guys with great handles that can shoot and penetrate. I love the bigs outside. I got to tell you, Doris, there's nothing about the game I don't like right now.
I'm right there with you.
The first free throw is good. Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
Well, this is Enes Kanter's comfort zone. At the rack in a hurry.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Walker leading the charge. It's deflected. Here's Wiggins. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Now, here's Brown. Outside, Walker. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And it's denied.
Oh, the freak athleticism. Chris with the tools to be an elite rim protector.
Thompson right side. On the wing, Thompson. Knocks down the 3 ball.
If you ever notice Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to find his teammates.
Now, here's Walker. Up top, Brown. Pass to Kanter. Second shot opportunity. No good that time. Wiggins with some nice D.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Knocked loose.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start. And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league, and also one of the more respected.
And Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as a coach. Boy, he is looking to get them back on track.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Boy, for all the talent Andrew Wiggins brings to the table, you wonder what his assessment of the 2018-19 season is. Obviously, he took a step back in terms of his production, and I think that had a lot to do with his lack of consistency with his shot. He's got a ton of talent. Let's see where it takes him.
Brown outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
And with Wiggins, Doris, and his struggles last year, he seemed to be relying more on his outside shot.
You wonder if Wiggins feels the pressure of an NBA that now so heavily emphasizes that three-point shooting. But his strength to me is putting the ball on the deck, attacking the rim, and relentlessly going at defenders. He's got to get back to that. Well, first of all, that's a great pass. But how about Chris with the vertical assault on the rim?
Curry from deep three-point land. Kept alive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Boston trails by 13. Pass to Tice. Brown feeling it out a bit. And finished off by Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Curry outside. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Curry outside. It's good from long range. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Outside Tatum. It's blocked. To the inside. Thompson for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Tatum. The shot by Hayward. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
And so it's the visiting team, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they, Greg? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Or sometimes what was once considered a negative becomes a positive. For example, tweeners are now looked at as very valuable assets and very versatile assets.
Yeah, Kev, no doubt. Like, think about how much the game has changed for players like Draymond Green, who was so integral to the success of the Golden State Warriors. Here was a young guy who was considered at one point coming out of college with a power forward and center spot, too small to play the position. But as the NBA has downsized, as it's gotten smaller and faster, Draymond Green can be as important as any other player on a roster.
The kick out to Brown. Here's Edwards. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Edwards got his first basket of the night.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And as talented as Andrew Wiggins is, there are games, Doris, when he can fade into the background and his team needs him the most.
Yes, and the questions become, is he passive? Is he disengaged on the offensive end? And that, I think, can be frustrating because people around the league will tell you that this young man is as talented and as skilled as any player in the league. It's really, for Andrew Wiggins, about finding a measure of consistency.
Floats it up for Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
There's no defense for that. Andrew Wiggins enjoying life above the rim.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. And the Celtics with possession here. They trail by 16. Shoots from the baseline. He can't hit that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now Brown. He has 5. Can't throw it down with one hand.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Williams with the steal. Stolen away. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Pass to Tatum. Goes up to the stripe. The Warriors pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Poole. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's Hayward. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there. That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Boston. Walker's shot is off.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Who's watching it?
Here's Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
This guy is skilled at getting the shot he wants inside. Jason Tatum with the size and touch to be efficient.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Down low. Pass to Pascal. A three-pointer is right on target. Pascal's got his second basket of the night.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Traps in the tray. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's Tatum. 4 seconds left. It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the visiting team. With a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up, they're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 16-point lead. Poole. Offline with his three. Smart on the wing. No good with the triple.
What I love about Marcus Smart is every single trip up the floor, this guy is going to be in your grill, and it cannot be a pleasant experience to have this man guarding you.
Warriors leading by 16. And Chris throws it down.
Well, we know this guy is a multifaceted scorer. Now, if Marquise Chris could be more consistent, the guy has scary potential.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And that defensive pressure of Smart will wear you down, Doris, over the course of a game.
Kevin, it takes its toll because his combination of athleticism, strength, and motor makes him an absolute monster on the defensive end.
Picked off in midair. Throws it up high. And Chris throws it down.
Timeout. Timeout.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Doris, you've seen a lot of the Golden State Warriors. You've covered their last 5 finals appearances, their 3 championships. Where do you think the Warriors rank all time?
Well, first of all, it's been a privilege to cover one of the great teams in NBA history. I do believe it's really hard to compare eras, because if you think back to the 90s and the level of physicality that defenses were allowed to play with, you know, it's a drastically different game. It's played in much more open space. Steph Curry has completely changed the defensive geometry with his ability to shoot the basketball. But listen, for me, it's been a privilege to cover this great Warriors run.
It's a +5 advantage
And tonight might be a low-scoring affair, Chris. Talk about what makes these teams that we're going to see here so great defensively.
Well, one thing is length. When you have length, you have guys that can switch any position. And when you're able to switch, it makes it easier because in a pick and roll, if you have to get through one slight second of being late, oh, you're going to lose your man. But when you switch, your other defender is already in front of the man. And so I think it's the length, switching, and also that help side defense, that shot blocking coming from the weak side.
That effort, though, is always there in all those different scenarios, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. Length means nothing without effort. You got to have heart to play defense.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Over in the corner, Green. Caldwell Pope trying to break free. His three-pointer's off the mark. Pass to Matthews. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Now Caldwell Pope, guarded by Korver. And Contavious Caldwell Pope with a three. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
And here's Giannis. Outside Korver. 5 to shoot.
You know Korver is known for his lights-out shooting ability. He's a long-range bomber who continues to shoot at a high clip.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Both free throws good from Korver.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 9 points for Contavious Caldwell Pope.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Pass to Lopez. Giannis outside. And the shot goes down. Antetokounmpo's got his third basket of the night right there. James right side. There's the triple. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Davis. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Lopez grabs the board.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And the wide open shot from Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Well, money well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
Milwaukee trails by 6. Here's Giannis. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Giannis has got 10 points in the game. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. He's got 12.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Pass to Caruso. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Matthews with it. Now Smith defending. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Here's Caruso. Waiters gets a wide open look. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Now Giannis. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, at the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
Outside Hill. The 11-footer. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Pass to Smith. Over Lopez. Not going to go that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. The drive by Hill. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. And Waiters has it in the corner. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Hill. Pass to Lopez. It's back to Hill. The Lakers with the rebound. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. Kicks it to Waiters. And a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee trails by 3. Lobbed up there for Lopez. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Los Angeles now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. For 3, Smith bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Different styles of basketball, and we're talking about Coach of the Year here. What style of coach did you prefer to play for?
Well, I just wanted a coach that was honest, that held everyone accountable, and allowed us to get out and run. You want a coach that believes in the talent that he has and doesn't hamper anyone's skill set, doesn't hold anyone back based upon their offensive philosophy. The game is changing, so hopefully you have a coach that is flexible. Hopefully you have a coach that is forward-thinking, and you have a coach that says, let it fly. That might be the most important skill set of a coach, in my opinion. One that says, hey, you got an open shot, you better take it.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, it doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that.
Greg, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
Yes.
Now, Antetokounmpo, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got it all tied up now for the Bucks. And the Lakers have possession. Knocked away. Stolen by Middleton. Down low. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Green. Back to LeBron. Caldwell Pope for three. Los Angeles with another miss.
He's got 9 points on 3-pointers in the first quarter, but still looking for his first three of the second.
Middleton outside. Clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Lopez.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Now here's LeBron. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
For the three. And Contavious Caldwell Pope with the three. And now it's a 3-point Laker lead. Giannis left side. And Davis sends it back. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to send shots.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to get the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside. All the officials are all over that one.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That one misses. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 5. Don't go. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Milwaukee trails by 5. High post Lopez. It's back to Hill. Pass to Connaughton. Shot clock at 5. Puts the move on. And it's good on the way up. Connaughton's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Bucks.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Milwaukee trails by 6. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
And the basket is good.
James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the pass is coming his way.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Milwaukee making a switch here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Switch.
Now here is Hill. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
No, just too big of a threat down there. I mean, he has a number of go-to moves at his disposal.
And the Bucks making a change here. Davis in the corner. Here's Kuzma. Trying to get open is Davis. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers. And James picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated. Constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, like myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media's going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. The drive by Smith. Waiters for 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
And Waiters has it in the corner. Pass to Kuzma. Out to Smith. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Offensive rebound. And Howard with the stuff.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Milwaukee trails by 7. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Waiters surveying the D. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
That's just an athletic, strong, big man. It's hard to guard Howard, given how powerful he is.
1:12 left in the 3rd. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 11. Antetokounmpo with the ball. 25 points in the game. Outside for Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. No good from Bledsoe. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. Kuzma outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Smith. Back to Howard. Waiters outside. from deep three-point range. And the Lakers with another miss.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Here's Kuzma. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Los Angeles leading by 9. Over in the corner, Green. The three-pointer, no good.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
They kick it out to Green. Morris outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Morris is excellent at cashing in on the catch and shoot. I mean, he's terrific at firing off the pass.
Snatched up. Middleton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to Kuzma. Waiters outside. That's a 2 from Smith. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting a three tonight.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it, Kevin.
Thanks, David. A deep three from Green. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. Milwaukee trails by 7. To the inside. Pass to Giannis. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. James in the post. Caldwell-Pope for 3. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Lakers leading by 10. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Back to James. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. The shot comes out. Good D by LeBron. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A 3-ball. Connects from three-point range. LeBron's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers. Some people have already predicted future MVPs. Is there a surprise name that you think could win that MVP award, Chris, down the road?
I think there are a few surprises. I mean, we can go young with young guys like a Trae Young or or Luka Doncic. We can go with guys that we expect to do it, like Anthony Davis, who it just seems like he's just biting at the bit. There's a few young Celtics. There's a few young Lakers that in a few years you never know what they could do, especially the ones that are playing with great guys and watching their practice habits, game habits, stealing their recipes or stealing what they eat before the game and their health-wise. So many guys right now that are going to be in that second tier coming up. It's going to be fun to watch their growth.
It will. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Milwaukee trails by 13. To the middle. Here's Connaughton. Hits the close-range jumper.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Right side Davis. Pope loose. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. A second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 9. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to James. They grab their own miss. LeBron James on the wing. For three, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Lakers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
Here is Cook. Smith outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Pass to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. The three. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Here's Milwaukee now. It's a 14-point game. And that one is good. 32 points for Giannis.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Pass to Dudley. Smith on the wing. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily, even early on. Clark, terrific defensive teams tonight, both highly ranked. What will the offenses have to do to get some scoring in this one?
Well, a few things. One, you've got to be patient. You've got to be ready and willing to make the extra pass. And then you also have to mix up what you do offensively. You don't want the defense to get a steady diet of what you're trying to do. Keep the defense off balance.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Davis missing. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Now here's LeBron. It's Solenbad to Antetokounmpo. And Matthews gets it to go.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Davis gets a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
On the wing, Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
The efficiency of Giannis. Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
And the Bucks with possession. Trying to get open is Lopez. Antetokounmpo, no good. James in the post. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. Davis has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here is McGee. Just 5 on the clock. It's Solenbad to Antetokounmpo. Here's Bledsoe. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Here's LeBron. And the rejection by Giannis. Jumps up.
I tell you what, Antetokounmpo has a real killer instinct on offense. I mean, this guy is serious about trying to score the ball and make plays. Always playing downhill, always in attack, and constantly keeping the defense on its heels.
And Clark with Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man. That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And the dunk by Giannis.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
LeBron is doubled. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Milwaukee leading by 3. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on them at all times.
And the Lakers making a change here. Now here's LeBron. Clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. He's looking for Howard and finds him.